Welcome to Red Carpet TV Nigeria. Kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below the video. For coverage of events, you can call any of the numbers in the description box. Thank you and enjoy our videos. The rustic environs of Durojaiye'S, a remote community tucked in between the clustered settlements which form Ikole local government area of Ekiti State, smartened out of its rural ties for 2 days. Beginning from Thursday, October 10th, 2019, with the presence of posh guests and the fabulous bosses they brought to the Ik town at the burial of a man who was loved by all for his good deeds while alive, late Chief Clement Ayeni Durojaiye. The subject of the gathering, late Chief Ayeni Durojaiye, laid still in one of the decorated rooms, oblivious of all the happenings around him, as hymns upon hymns filled everywhere at the wake service. Some children of the late icon respectively took turns to take the scriptural readings. From there, testimonies followed, as reminiscences about Baba's life was recounted by families and friends. Everyone was soon taken further in a more sober mood, as they were made to reflect on the inevitable journey of no return, in the exhortation of Reverend Michael Afolabi Ayeni. Before long, everyone got their groove back, as they all joined the families and children of Baba to dance at the Thanksgiving session. The next day, guests made their way to the Christ the Redeemer Anglican Church, or Durojaiye'S, as the sun tiered in to be part of the congregation for the funeral service. Filling the air of the house of God were melodious hymns supplied by the choristers and echoed aloud by the congregants. Baba's children looked good in orange lace fabrics and a complementing blue ofi. They, likewise others, all listened with rapt attention as the Bishop of Ekiti Diocese and Archbishop of Ondo Ecclesiastical Province, the Most Reverend Dr. Christopher Temitayo Omotunde, sermonized on the vanities of life.
We spend our life in a revolving form. But the mama Baba, Mama, vanity upon vanity, all is. No matter how gorgeously you dress, you are empty.
Prayers were later rained on the entire Durojaiye family by Canon Kehinde Tokode. These reverent petitions on behalf of the Durojaiye family gave way for the family and children of Baba to be called out in pairs to give their special thanksgiving. As the dances for the Thanksgiving session whittled down, the choristers once again took charge as they solemnly sang a special song dedicated to the memory of Baba. This ultimately led to the end of the service as a recessional hymn brought all proceedings in the church to a close, as the choristers, priests, and Baba's children all filed out. Baba was later taken to the St. Peter's Anglican Church, Isaba Ekiti, where he was interred at the church cemetery. Following the dust-to-dust rites, emotions ran high as some of Baba's children could not control themselves as they sobbed bitterly. The tears and the regret were understandable, as Baba Clement Ayeni Durojaiye was a father in a million. He was gentle, humble, contented, and always full of good advice. Born on May 15, 1923 in Otunja Ekiti, Ekiti State, Baba worked for several years with the local government service, starting out as a clerical officer in 1952, attaining the position of executive officer, and eventually retired meritoriously from the service as an higher executive officer in 1983. Chief CA, or Baba Kowe as he was fondly called, loved keeping records, and until his death on the 2nd of July 2019, his eyes never went dim. All these unforgettable attributes of Baba Durojaiye made the children to put up a memorable reception at the playgrounds of St. Theresa Nursery and Primary School, Ikole Ekiti, to thank God for a life well spent by their father and to fete their guests. Under a very giant marquee which had colorful drapes, the social part of the celebrations took place. Eminent personalities from all walks of life, which comprised politicians and businessmen, all settled under a very comfy ambience to revel and enjoy all the niceties which came without delay and in torrential flows. The delights were further capped when the baritone voice of ace musician Adewale Ayuba got noticed on the bandstand. Rounds of jollification began in earnest as the renowned musician made sure the evening was a groovy one with the perfect delivery of his Fuji songs. Guests had wonderful moments all through as they helped themselves to the delicious meals, exotic wines. All these pleasurable times came courtesy of all the children who were wonderful hosts. From the first child to the last child of Baba Durojaiye, their hospitable way of attending to their guests was superb. From the Lagos-based business tycoon Iyabode Ode to Akin Durojaiye, to Toyin Durojaiye, to Oluwayemisi Akintola, to Bola Ogunleye, to Ondo-based politician Ibironke Ojo, and the last child, Tope Durojaiye, they all pampered their guests to the best of jollities. The exquisite guests, which included men of influence and affluence, and women of charm and glam, had no qualms in joining their respective hosts one after the other on the dance floor as they wiggled excitedly to the beats of Adewale Ayuba. Red Carpet TV spoke to some Baba's children and some guests.
My father, Baba Yako. He's very few words. He's a family man to the core, and he makes sure he invests in his children. He's a father in a million. We love him so much. He's a caring father. We will miss him greatly. It's a life that is worth emulating. Like my father was a very quiet person, very gentle, and all of us took after him. So since I've known him, I've never heard he fought anybody before. So he was a very wonderful man.
I knew him in his days for loving all his children, for humility. Like his name implies, he's a man that actually waited and enjoyed life. And I'm really, really happy because his children, they really took very good care of him till death.
Baba has lived a long and satisfying life, with contentment, and all we can do is to thank God for him.
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we say good night to Baba Iyabo, Chief Clement Ayeni Durojaiye, and we rejoice with the children of Baba on the success of the burial of their patriarch. Thank you for watching Red Carpet TV Nigeria. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel.